यूनिट 12 आपका रिस्क इन बैंकिंग बिजनेस. व्हेन इट कम्स टू द रिस्क इन बैंकिंग बिजनेस, वी हैव फ्यू एरियाज like the different books आपका, ठीक है. So BCBS, Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, they have done some classifications, ठीक है. We have 8 core business line, ठीक है, activity wise, bank activity wise or the dealing wise. So basically on day to day basis we deal with so many activities and all. So all these activities are further categorized among the 8 core areas, ठीक है. So these are generally known as 8 core business line. Now, risk-wise, these 8 core business line are further categorized among 3 areas. Business book आपका, then banking book, then we have trading book and off-balance sheet exposure. So this particular topic, if you comes to the unit number 12, so ये areas आपका जो सबसे ज़्यादा important रहेंगे. कौन सा? Risk identification in banking business. So where we have 8 business line and banking book, trading book, off balance sheet exposures. These are the important one. If you come to the 12.5, it is something which will get repeated with the remaining topics and all. Banking risk definitions. तो जहां पे उन्होंने risk क्या होता है banking के अंदर and what are the different type of risk involved in banking business, they have mentioned here. But if you ignore this particular one here, you are going to automatically cover in the coming session itself, right? तो यहाँ तक clear है सबको. चलो, now we will start again. So if it comes to the risk definition, so as per BCBS, we have 8 business line, ठीक है. So overall banking activities. So banking business line are many and varied. Commercial banking, corporate banking, retail banking, trading, investment, and various financial services from main business line of the banks. Within each line of business, there are some subgroups. Each subgroup contain a variety of financial activities. ठीक है. Bank line may vary from retail customer this to this. ठीक है. There is nothing in this particular one. ठीक है. Now, as per the BCBS classification, this is very important one. ठीक है. तो as per the BCBS classification, we have 8 core business line. These are this is a business line, corporate finance. ठीक है. We have trading and sales, retail banking, commercial banking. So if it comes to the corporate finance, it includes subgroups like corporate finance, municipal and government finance, merchant banking, advisory services and all, merger and acquisition, underlying and all these, they generally comes under this. Very easy one, understandable, but एक बार आपको इनको go through करना बहुत जरूरी है, ठीक है. So these are the 4 business line: commercial banking, then retail banking, आपका trading and all. Apart from this, we have payment and settlement, agency services, asset management and retail brokerage. So these are the मतलब जितने भी हमारी जो एक्टिविटीज होती हैं बैंक्स की, वॉट एवर एक्टिविटीज वी डू ऑन डेली बेसिस, these activities are further categorized among the 8 core business line, ठीक है, as per BCBS classification, ठीक है. So this is the business line subgroups आपका activities. Now when you study this particular one risk wise, ठीक है. So in risk management, when we categorize these 8 business line among the different books आपका, so they are further categorized among 3 areas. These 3 areas are आपका, first one is banking book. So banking book which generally deal with the deposit and advances, means your liabilities and asset core आपका, ठीक है. So deposits which are the liability product and advances, these are the asset product, ठीक है. So they comes under this one. Trading book आपका trading portfolio or trading book which include where bank enter into a trading portfolios. It can be on behalf of customers or clients, or it can be the proprietary position of bank itself. हमारी खुद के जो investments हैं वो, या फिर किसी customer के behalf पे जो रहेंगे. And off balance sheet exposure, this is the third book आपका, where we have like guarantee work like LC or any other sort of contingent liabilities and all, they generally comes under this particular one, correct? So now you have to make your understanding around these 3. This is a bit important. कई बार वो आपको पूछ सकता है what comes under trade आपका the functions आपका, like when it comes to the your आपका banking book ना, so these are like they are not subject to M2M, ठीक है. These are subject, trading books are some trading securities are, or the assets or liabilities under this one, they are subject matter of M2M, mark to market. But these are not subject to M2M. They are held for a fixed maturity. So these kind of features, they are very important for the examination purpose as well, right? So now when it comes to the banking book, which include advances, deposit and borrowings, so they are normally held until maturity. These are the features. You have to remember these particular areas. ठीक है? तो ये एरिया सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए. These are held until maturity. Accrual system of accounting is applied. Accrual system of accounting means, like, let's say we have created some assets. ठीक है? So we have EMIs and we consider for the entire tenure of that particular, let's say that loan is given for 1 year or 5 years. So we do accounting accordingly. Okay, this year we'll get these much of EMIs and all. Okay. When that asset become non-performing, after that we do accounting on cash basis. Once we'll receive the money, then only we'll account. Otherwise, in case of accrual basis, what we are generally doing, let's say we have created one asset, so these are the 12 months and on this date we'll get the money. So we like previously we generally account that particular one. मतलब पूरा साल होने से पहले हम लोग उसको उस तरीके से accounts करके आपका चल रहे होते हैं. They are not subject to M2M basically. Trading book securities are subject to M2M. ठीक है? They attract capital charge on credit risk, not on market risk. ठीक है? Capital charge means आपका the buffer which we have to create to mitigate a risk in that particular book itself. Okay, so basically we are giving loan, so that is a credit, so they'll be attract these kind of capital charge. Trading book आपका mostly fixed income securities, equities, foreign holdings, commodities, they are generally comes under this one. So these are the major features. They are normally not held until maturity. Position are liquidated in the market after holding the asset for a certain period once we reach to our targets. M2M system is followed, and differences between the market price and book value is taken as a profit or losses. Okay? So one question around all the three books with multiple statements you can expect around this particular one. Okay? Balance sheet exposures where bank issue guarantee or committed or backup credit lines, letter of credit, etc. They generally comes under this. These are contingencies adversely affect the revenue generation of bank. Bank may also have contingent asset, and derivatives are also comes under this particular category as well, right? Any question around the these particular areas, guys? Any question around this particular one? Any question around this one? So these are very important one. हाँ, please take them seriously. इनको बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान रखिएगा, ठीक है? Because you guys are going to face one question around this particular one, ठीक है? तो ये बहुत ज़्यादा important है, सभी लोग इसका ध्यान रखें. Now when it comes to the risk आपका, ठीक है? Risk in banking, so we have liquidity risk when when we won't be able to convert our or meet our short term obligations, ठीक है? तो जो भी हमारी लाइबिलिटीज हैं आपका, अगर उनको हम पे ऑफ नहीं कर पा रहे, सो दैट इज जनरली लिक्विडिटी रिस्क. और व्हेन वी वोंट बी एबल टू convert our securities into cash. Let's say we have some market portfolios, so it can be part of your market portfolio as market risk or a trading book, or it can be in your आपका banking book also, right? So let's say we have given loan to a customer and that customer or that asset become non-performing. That means that asset become illiquid, and it can be in market also. So where we won't be able to convert that or liquidate that particular portfolio. It can be partial or it can be full as well. Interest rate risk आपका, interest rate risk where if there is a gap or there is a adverse impact on NII, so that is interest rate risk. Your NII, basically your interest payables are greater than your interest receivables. Market risk आपका adverse movement in market conditions. Default or credit risk, obligor risk आपका. Operational risk, some glitches in operation, and due to those particular glitches we are going to make some losses. That is your operational risk. Basic है आपका, ठीक है? Accrual means आपका, हिमांशी मैम, accrual means basically, see, the accounting we generally do on accrual basis in our banking things. Let's say we have created an asset, we have given loan to a customer for let's say for 1 year. It's a personal loan. Okay? So we have some sort of accounting, like every month on 5th we will receive this money and we do accounting for the entire period, right? So that is your accrual basis. That amount is going to be received next month 5th aapka, but we have already accounted that one. And cash basis is like when things like it is when asset become non-performing, ठीक है, so in case of when an asset become non-performing, so what we have to do, we have to apply the cash basis accounting. Basically, once you'll receive, then only you will account that particular one in your books. So that is generally known as cash basis. So it is something related to this one, ठीक है. Interest rate risk example आपका, when it comes to interest rate risk, so let's say there are so many examples. Let's say the primary function of bank is borrowing for the purpose of lending. Let's say we have borrowed money from the, let's say there is a customer, they have deposited 5 crore rupees at the rate of 6% per annum in a FD. Okay? So they have deposited this particular one with our banks. Now we have created, let's say this asset is for 2 years. Okay? Now we have created this particular asset with this taken value or liability. We have created an asset that is, let's say we have given this loan 5 crore rupees to some XYZ company at the rate of 10% per annum, 10% per annum for suppose that 10 years or 5 years. Take assume it is for 5 years. So now we have some sort of maturity mismatch in this particular case. Your amount is payable after 2 years and you have created a long-term asset with that particular one. After some time, what happened? So initially, what is your NII? Your NII is आपका the difference between these two, आपका that is 4%. ठीक है? Initially, our NII is equal to 4% or 400 basis point. Now there is some changes in the market. ठीक है? So let's say what happened after 6 months or after 1 year. So for first year, our NII is 4%. After 1 year, there is increments in the interest rate. These interest rate increase goes up to 8%. ठीक है? So जहां पे हमने ये जो borrowing किया था at the rate of 6%, now in market interest rate goes up to 8% आपका. So now what this depositor will do, they'll ask us to shift from this to this आपका, obviously because they do have that right. ठीक है? Otherwise what they'll do, they'll ask for the premature and all. If you will not do, some other bank will do, right? So this is the case आपका. So now if we shift this particular position from 5 to 8%, now we have this kind of problems. So this, let's assume कि it's a fixed rate loan आपका in case of personal loan or others. So what will happen? Your NII will get affected by 2%. Now for the remaining 1 year, your NII will be only आपका 2%. Earlier it was 4%. So there is a negative impact on our NII due to this interest rate changes. So when there is a adverse movement in interest rate, so that can affect our bank in these many ways and all. Who asked this question? Ajit sir, clear? Ajit sir and Himanshi ma'am, you got your answer for your query. So these are the different risks आपका. We are going to study all these risks individually because see, liquidity risk we have आपका separate unit, market risk we have separate unit. Under market risk itself, this interest rate, credit risk itself, interest rate risk will get covered. Okay. Operation risk we have a separate unit as well, right? So this is the one. Sometimes model risk is also there. Okay. Model risk is something, it is which can it can be related to the strategic risk. Strategic risk, let's say we have come up with one new product, we did some sort of research and all, and when we roll out that particular product in the market, there is a complete failure. There is no acceptance from the customers. So in that particular case, your entire you are going to make a huge loss due to that particular product. So model design to predict values of variables for its specially designed value of a given variables would depend upon the one or more. Sorry. It is something related to, let's say we have plan our risk management things, and we have tested the different like whenever we plan the risk management, we test the different variables who generally affect the overall profitability of our portfolio. Let's say we take 4 variables, but that loss happened with some other variables, or the assumption which we have taken during designing that particular model that didn't work. So that is something around this. So which influence the value given in given variables. Let's say it's as simple. Let's say for market risk, we are using a VAR system, value at risk. So now while we do the let's say it is Monte Carlo VAR system आपका or any other one also. So while we apply those assumptions, we took some wrong assumption from the market or even the past data, we took from the past data, but the future scenario was totally different from the past itself. Okay, so sometimes we do have model, but that risk mitigation model, but there is a failure in that particular one. So that is around this one. So model risk usually arise because of the following reason: incorrect assumption or assumptions which have been non-relevant, ignoring one or more parameters, usually simplification or for some practical reasons, error of statistical techniques on insufficient data points, incorrect judgment in the dealing with the outliers and all. So they are generally part of this particular one. Okay? If loan become NPA, it come under credit risk or Rukmini ma'am, it is part of the credit. It is part of your. It will comes under the credit risk itself. Okay. So liquidity is something. मतलब like when majorly we use this particular one in market or we use it at a ALCO level. Okay. Asset liability management level. Okay. It is something when you won't be able to meet your short-term obligation. Let's say we have some payables on first, and how it basically work now. So let's say we have borrowed some money and we have created some assets. Your borrowing is for suppose that 2 years, and we have created one asset for 5 years. That means there is a ALM, the asset liability mismatch, and there is a maturity mismatch. That means at the end of second year we have to make this particular payment to the to the depositor basically. Okay? And we have some arrangement ki we are going to pay off this particular loan. There is one another loan who is going to mature at the end of second year. ठीक है? So ऐसा नहीं कि हम उसको open छोड़ें. We borrowed money for 2 years, we lended for 5 years, but we do have some calculations. There is one another loan which is going to be mature at the end of second year. So with that particular loan, we will pay off this particular one. Now, sometime what happened? Like that customer become, there is some delays in the payments and all. So there generally comes these kind of scenarios. Okay? Let's say we have a plan ki we have some market positions aapka, we will sell those particular securities and then we will pay off these kind of obligations and all. So that is something, they can be a reason for your overall liquidity risk. It can be linked with the credit portfolio or market portfolio. But straightforward, if you ask your question answer, it is part when it comes to the your NPA things, that is part of your credit risk and all. Short-term borrowings for long-term fundings आपका. Yes, this usually we do, and we have planned ki this, like whenever we create these kind of assets, so with some other assets we are going to pay off that remaining amounts and all. So that generally comes under this one. Correct? Rukmini ma'am, you got your answer. So these are the different type of risk: liquidity risk, interest rate risk, market, credit, operational, and others. So once we'll go through these units, for every type of risk we have your dedicated units aapka, so they'll get covered through the different units and all, right? Which of the following statement about banking line and risk management are correct? Okay, so banking line and risk management, I hope you remember BCBS जो हमारी total activities हैं, they are categorized among the 8 core business line. ठीक है? We have number of activities, so we have आपका business line, subgroups and activities. ये classification हमने पढ़ा था 8 business line. Risk wise आपका we have these 8 lines are further categorized among 3 areas. 3 book आपका banking book, ट्रेडिंग बुक एंड ऑफ बैलेंस शीट एक्सपोजर्स. ठीक है, दीज आर द एरियाज. अब इसी पे हमारा जो क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है, बताओ क्या होगा करेक्ट आंसर. So specialized finance in banking may include structured financing such as project financing, corporate. Specialized जो business line है आपका, that include these particular one. Operational risk in banking primarily involve losses that are limited to monetary damage and rarely affected the bank reputation or overall business. The key objective of managing different business lines, banking business line, is to enhance risk adjusted expected return RAROC through the management practices. Though the management practices differ across business lines due to a varying profitability in this. ठीक है, तो these two statement are correct. This is wrong. ठीक है, operational risk in banking primarily involve losses that are limited to monetary damages. ऐसा कोई क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं है ना, एक गलत एंट्री करके तो 100 करोड़ रुपए साफ हो सकते हैं, या एक आपका इंटरनल इन्वॉल्वमेंट और एक्सटर्नल फ्रॉड्स आपका दैट कैन कॉज thousands of crore to the bank. So we cannot categorize according to this. ठीक है? So option A will be right answer for this one. Since operational risk losses can be catastrophic, not only monetary but they also evolve this one. ठीक है? जैसे हम misbehave with the आपका कस्टमर्स एंड ऑल, तो रेपुटेशन पे भी वो आपका जा सकते हैं. ठीक है, चलो अगला क्वेश्चन गाइस. Which of the following statement about the banking book? ठीक है, so it is about the banking book. So we have three type of book आपका, out of which this is about the banking book. बताओ दोस्तों क्या होगा आंसर? Banking book related and correct statement. Banking book and you have to find out the correct statement. ठीक है, correct statement क्या होगा आपका? वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन, आई वांट 100% करेक्ट आंसर. ये सबका सही होना चाहिए यार, हमने बहुत बार इसको पढ़ा है. भले ही मैंने आपको छोटे क्वेश्चन के साथ ये कराया, बट ये इस वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनाने के लिए था. अब यहाँ पे सभी का आंसर्स ना करेक्ट होना चाहिए. ठीक है, सो एसेट एंड लाइबिलिटीज इन बैंकिंग बुक आर नॉर्मली हेल्ड अंटिल मैच्योरिटी एंड आर सब्जेक्ट टू M2M valuations. ठीक है, statement 2, accrual system of accounting is applied in the banking book. The banking book attract capital charge primarily on credit risk and not on market risk. Interest rate risk in banking book arise due to changes in interest rate affecting net interest margin at maturity of the assets and liabilities. The banking book is expected to liquidity risk, interest rate risk, credit risk, and operational risk and market risk. So what will be a correct answer? क्या होगा करेक्ट आंसर? यस, हाँ बिल्कुल, संतोष सर वापस आ गया हमारे खाना खा के. यस संतोष सर, डिनर इज डन. सो सी विल बी राइट आंसर फॉर दिस वन, 100% करेक्ट. ठीक है, देखो व्हाई सी आपका स्टेटमेंट 1 इज रॉन्ग. दे आर नॉट सब्जेक्ट टू M2M. व्हेन इट कम्स टू बैंकिंग बुक में क्या आता है? एसेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज, आपका लोन एंड एडवांसेस, डिपॉजिट एंड एडवांसेस, सॉरी. ठीक है, सो दे आर पार्ट ऑफ द बैंकिंग बुक. दे आर नॉट सब्जेक्ट टू M2M. ट्रेडिंग बुक आर ट्रेडिंग बुक इज सब्जेक्ट टू M2M. ठीक है, वहां पे आपका मार्क टू मार्केट चलता है. तो पहला रॉन्ग. द एक्रूल सिस्टम अप्लाइड, दिस वी हैव डिस्कस. क्या होता है ये भी मैंने आपको कौन से क्लास में बताया था, आप लोगों ने क्वेश्चन किया था. एक्रूल बेस्ड वर्सेस कैश अकाउंट आपका, कैश बेसिस. ठीक है, द बैंकिंग बुक अट्रैक्ट कैपिटल चार्ज प्राइमरीली ऑन क्रेडिट रिस्क, करेक्ट है. ठीक है, interest rate risk in the banking book arise due to changes in the interest rate affecting the net interest margin, true. The banking book exposed liquidity risk, not the market risk. ठीक है, this is, that's why it is wrong. तो क्या होगा? 2 3 4 आपका. तो 2 3 4 means आपका, सॉरी, C आपका 2 3 4 is right. ठीक है, so 1 was incorrect. They are not subject to M2M valuation because banking book is not exposed to market risk. So that is the one. Correct है. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं next one. Now the trading book. अब trading book में तो आसानी से हिंट भी मिल गए हैं बैंकिंग बुक से. सो वन क्वेश्चन यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट अराउंड द ट्रेडिंग बुक, बैंकिंग बुक एंड ऑफ बैलेंस शीट एक्सपोजर. बताओ दोस्तों. ठीक है, सो एसेट इन द ट्रेडिंग बुक्स आर जनरली हेल्ड अंटिल मैच्योरिटी. ठीक है, ओके. टू अवॉइड लिक्विडेशन रिस्क, M2M valuation is performed regularly. Trading book include derivatives held for trading and hedging. Trading book exposure including market risk, credit risk, operational risk. Securities classified as STF held for trading are expected to be sold within 90 days to gain from the market rate movements and all. Okay, so what will be your correct answer? Yes, very good. I'm getting right answers. So assets first, this is wrong. Assets in trading books are generally held until maturity. This is wrong. Okay, they are subject to M2M. और कोई जरूरी नहीं है. Let's say we have purchased some security. Let's say you have purchased some shares like ABC company shares. So whenever you will achieve the fair prices, you will sell them. ठीक है, या आपने गोल्ड परचेज किया, योर टारगेट इज 1,10,000, व्हेन इट कम्स यू सोल्ड दैट वन. ऐसा नहीं कि आप उसको सालों साल होल्ड करोगे. तो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग. ठीक है, M2M वैल्यूएशन ये आपका कहां पे होता है? बैंकिंग बुक के अंदर. ठीक है, M2M वैल्यूएशन इज परफॉर्म रेगुलरली एंड चेंज आर रिकॉर्डेड इन द प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट. ठीक है, द ट्रेडिंग बुक इन्वॉल्व डेरिवेटिव्स फॉर हेजिंग एंड ट्रेडिंग पर्पस. ट्रेडिंग बुक एक्सपोजर इंक्लूड मार्केट रिस्क, दिस करेक्ट. सिक्योरिटीज, देखो मार्केट रिस्क समझते हैं, क्रेडिट रिस्क क्यों है आपका? समटाइम देयर इज, लेट्स से वी हैव एंटर्ड इनटू सम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लाइक डेरिवेटिव्स एंड ऑल. ठीक है, देयर इज some sort of counterparty defaults and obligor risk आपका. ठीक है, that's another party. Let's say we have entered into a swap agreements, the other party defaulted. ठीक है, so that is ऑपरेशनल रिस्क एंड ऑल, ठीक है. सिक्योरिटीज क्लासिफाइड हेल्ड फॉर ट्रेडिंग, सॉरी मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ किया क्या? ट्रेडिंग बुक एक्सपोजर इंक्लूड, हाँ दिस इज करेक्ट ना, आपका करेक्ट है स्टेटमेंट, ठीक है. देयर इज नो इश्यू विद दिस वन, ठीक है. सिक्योरिटीज क्लासिफाइड एज हेल्ड फॉर ट्रेडिंग आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू सेल 90 डेज आपका, ठीक है. तो 2 3 4 5, 2 3 4 5, आई विल गो विद ऑप्शन डी. मेनी पीपल आर सेइंग ऑप्शन सी, विल चेक दिस पर्टिकुलर वन, ठीक है. डी शुड बी राइट आंसर, यस. तो दिस इज करेक्ट आपका गाइस, ठीक है. दिस स्टेटमेंट, ठीक है. ट्रेडिंग बुक एक्सपोज टू मार्केट क्रेडिट एंड आपका ऑपरेशनल रिस्क. क्रेडिट इज समथिंग समवेयर अराउंड दी डेरिवेटिव्स आपका, ठीक है. डेरिवेटिव्स के अंदर कई बार आपका ऐसी जो प्रॉब्लम्स आपको देखने के लिए मिलेंगी, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वन, which of the following statement about off balance sheet exposures are correct? चलो बताओ क्या होगा आंसर. so when it comes to off balance sheet exposures, it include guarantee work like LC including derivatives also, ठीक है. यहाँ पे भी derivatives का involvement होगा, ठीक है. चलो बताओ क्या होगा आंसर. Okay, A. Off balance sheet exposure are contingent liabilities such as guarantee, this true, ठीक है. Derivatives like swap, this are part of this one. Off balance sheet exposure do not carry risk because they does. So this is wrong. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2 means option A is the right answer, 100% correct. Very good. Next one. Liquidity risk in bank are correct. ठीक है. So liquidity risk. Now tell about the liquidity risk. It is all about the introduction of risk and all, ठीक है. तो banking, introduction of risk in banking, so liquidity market everything will come, ठीक है. चलो बताओ क्या होगा दोस्तों आंसर आपका. What will be your right answer for this one? We have discussed all these concepts, ठीक है. ये सारे कॉन्सेप्ट आप लोगों ने पढ़े हैं और दो बार मैंने आपको पढ़ा दिए हैं क्वेश्चंस के थ्रू. एक बार मैंने आपको पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट के थ्रू, तीसरी बार. चौथा आपका इंग्लिश वाले, दोज हु आर कंफर्टेबल इन इंग्लिश, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन इंग्लिश आल्सो, and this is the 5th time we are doing, okay. Now this is something which you are going to face in your examination, so you have to use that knowledge, okay. So liquidity risk arise primarily from funding a long term asset with short term liabilities, exposing a bank to rollover or refinancing risk. Funding risk occur when a bank fail to replace a net outflow due to unexpected withdrawals. Time risk arise when expected inflow from performing asset are delayed but not impact the liquidity position. Call risk include the risk that customer fail to meet their commitments on due dates, leading to crystallization of contingent liabilities. Liquidity shortfall can always meet at normal or planned cost without affecting the bank operations and all, ठीक है. So what you suggest for this one? Yes, very good. हाँ सही जा रहे हो आप लोग, मुझे लग रहा है, ठीक है. स्टेटमेंट 1 इज 100% करेक्ट, ठीक है. अराइज प्राइमरीली थ्रू शॉर्ट लॉन्ग टर्म एसेट्स विद आपका शॉर्ट टर्म लाइबिलिटीज, ठीक है. फंडिंग रिस्क अकर व्हेन बैंक फेल टू रिप्लेस नेट आउटफ्लो ड्यू टू अनएक्सपेक्टेड विड्रॉल्स और प्रीमेच्योर्स. टाइम रिस्क, अब देखो यहाँ पे ना अगर कोई डाउट है किसी स्टेटमेंट में प्लीज डू मेंशन. टाइम रिस्क अराइज व्हेन एक्सपेक्टेड फ्लो इनफ्लो फ्रॉम परफॉर्मिंग एसेट आर डिलेड. यहां तक दिस स्टेटमेंट इज राइट. फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट इज आल्सो करेक्ट. व्हाट इज टाइम रिस्क, दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर आल्सो, दिस इज ट्रू. बट द सेकंड पार्ट, बट डू नॉट इम्पैक्ट, दिस इज रॉन्ग, ठीक है. सो हो सकता है कि दैट ड्यू टू दैट पर्टिकुलर वन योर बैंक इज गोइंग टू फेस लिक्विडिटी. कॉल रिस्क ड्यू टू कस्टमर फेल टू मीट देयर कमिटमेंट्स आपका, जैसे डेरिवेटिव्स में या किसी और में, ठीक है. ट्रू. लिक्विडिटी शॉर्टफॉल कैन बी ऑलवेज मेट एट नॉर्मल और प्लान कॉस्ट, नहीं ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है, ठीक है. सो 1 2 4 1 2 4 1 2 4 मीन्स हाँ ऑप्शन सी इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस वन. मैक्सिमम पीपल मार्क ऑप्शन सी, यस वेरी गुड, बिल्कुल सही जा रहे हो. Bank Y, the following portfolio and Bank Y has the following portfolio and interest rate conditions as of June 2025. Term deposit accepted at fixed rate of 6% for 2 years. Loan disbursed link to floating repo link lending rate currently at 8%. Okay, so 4% repo plus 4% margin. Repo rate is subject to change every 2 months with monetary policy. ठीक है. The bank assets and liabilities are funded and repriced on different maturities and benchmarks. Okay. including 91 and 364 days T-bills, आपका treasury bills. The bank is experiencing frequent prepayment and premature withdrawals from term deposit due to volatile interest rate आपका, ठीक है? So that is the one, ठीक है? Now, which of the following risk bank most exposed to and why? ठीक है? Now you have to answer this one. बताओ दोस्तों, why? This they are asking why. So these are the options which you have to consider, and these are the your basically answer वाले option, ठीक है? These are the scenarios and these are the options. Gap or mismatch risk due to differences in maturity. Okay, हाँ, you guys answer this one. Very easy question. Answer, answer, answer. Ahilya is Ahilya, Ahilya, right? Ahilya ma'am or sir, Ahilya ma'am is moving so fast, huh? She is prepared very well, I guess. This type of competition you guys are going to have, okay? It's very good, awesome. Chris sir is also saying option D should be right answer for this one, okay? Other also guys, D. We have Aniruddha sir, D. Rukmani ma'am is saying D. Yes, very good. All right, चलो देख लेते हैं. Gap and mismatch risk due to difference in maturity or repricing date. True. Basis risk आपका because the floating rate, floating loan rate and fixed deposit rate change at different magnitude and frequencies. Yield curve risk due to non-parallel movements in interest rate of 91 days and 364 days T-bills. Embedded option risk due to prepayment and premature withdrawals. True. Reinvestment risk arising from uncertainty of reinvesting. True. Very good, guys. Awesome. 100% true. You all are correct here. So D will be right answer for this one. Correct? Hai? Yes. It's very good, guys. Awesome. You all are become pro now. Okay? And this much of hard work it need. Actually, seriously, to create one question, it took around 20 minutes to 30 minutes sometime. When we like first we have to go through the Macmillan book and then we have to pick same line you will see in that book also again, and the sequence wise subtopics we have to cover. So if you'll do this kind of practice now, you are going to make this particular possible. ठीक है, कोई टेंशन नहीं होगा. चलो, very good, very good, very good guys, awesome. Everyone, Pujisha ma'am, very good. You'll join late today, Pujisha ma'am. चलो, next question on your screen, guys. Next question on your screen. Which of the following statement about market risk and related concepts are correct? Now, this is a very simple question. What will be your right answer? Market risk refer to the potential adverse changes in the M2M trading books movements. This price risk primarily affect assets held until maturity and unrelated to the trading book. Okay. Just now we talk about the price risk now. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Take care, ma'am. Take care. You can watch recording also, okay? And I'll be providing one mock test once we're done with this module B. Now, I have created one mock test for 111 question from module B, so that we will be doing, okay? Okay. So bank statement 1 is right, statement 2 is wrong. Price risk is आपका, first of all, this is part of the trading book and all. Forex risk is risk of losses due to adverse exchange movements. Indian bank are permitted to trade position in commodities. No, they are not allowed. Market liquidity risk occur when bank cannot execute a large transaction near to the current market price. This is a partial illiquid. So 135 means option B will be right answer for this particular one. 100% correct, guys. Chalo, next question on your screen. Once you'll answer one easy question, I'll give you much tougher question. This is visible now, not tougher actually. This is a very simple question and you'll have a great learning with this one. अच्छी learning होगी आपका. Why is a CRO, Chief Risk Officer of a mid-sized bank? The bank is reviewing its risk management framework to strengthen oversight on various risk categories. Why is assessing the following scenario and need to classify each type of risk correctly to advise the board on mitigation measure. So you have given these particular one. These are the numbers basically. I'll give you number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay? So the risk that is counterparty bank is in an unsecured call money market refused or unable to honor its obligations. Then second one is the risk arising from a foreign borrowers failing to repay loan because their country imposed capital control. The risk that the bank incur penalties due to non-compliance with RBI. The risk due to poor strategic decision leading to loss in market. Risk that bank reputation is damaged following a widely publicized fraud incident. So what will be your right answer? Okay. So first one is आपका counterparty risk, country risk, compliance risk. Okay, one by one. Okay. So the risk, counterparty. First one is counterparty risk. Okay, no worries. Okay, first one is this. Okay. The risk arising from foreign borrowers failing to repay the loan. Okay. So due to the country imposed this is known as political risk और आपका country risk. ठीक है, political और country risk आपका 100% true. ठीक है. The risk that bank occur to penalize due to non-compliance, that is compliance risk or regulatory risk. ठीक है, regulatory risk or compliance risk. ठीक है. Then the risk due to the poor strategic decision, so it is strategic risk आपका. ठीक है, strategic risk. And the final one, risk reputation is damaged followed by the this is आपका reputation risk or it is also आपका sometime it is a reputation risk or हाँ it is reputation risk only. ठीक है. So what is your answer? आपका first अच्छा, is this in sequence only? हाँ, this is 1 2 3 4 5 only. ठीक है, 1 2 3 4 5. हाँ, option A only is the right answer for this one. Correct है? Yes. हाँ, very good guys, awesome. देखिए same sequence के अंदर है, that is this one, right? चलो next one. Yes, through the lens, banker's lens. Who is this guy? Can you please name, sir? Can you please mention your name through the banker's lens? ठीक है. You have a very nice name actually. You should do some like regular activities around the banking things and all. ठीक है. You got a very nice name. Very creative, हाँ. चलो बताओ अगला अगला. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस क्या होगा? मॉडल रिस्क. ठीक है, सो मॉडल रिस्क इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ मार्केट रिस्क. ठीक है, सो व्हेन यू विल स्टडी द मार्केट, वी हैव डिस्कस दिस पर्टिकुलर वन. ठीक है, मार्केट रिस्क जो हम पढ़ते हैं उसमें मॉडल रिस्क आपका आता है. ठीक है, सो अभिषेक गुप्ता सर. हाँ, अभिषेक गुप्ता सर, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा नाम रखा आपने. So model risk is something, let's say, when we are designing something for the market risk mitigation. Let's say you have designed one model to overall आपका cater the market risk. ठीक है, so sometime due to wrong assumptions और आपका wrong data and all, इनकी वजह से हमारी जो problems आपके आती हैं, that is the point. ठीक है, which generally get covered under this one. So model risk refer to the possibility that a model will always predict the actual observed value with a higher precision. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, कोई जरूरी नहीं है always आपका इस डायरेक्शन में जाएगा. One of the cause of the model risk is the use of incorrect or outdated assumptions. True, the risk measurement model affected by model risk may lead to incorrect assessment of the potential financial back. Testing is a method used to validate the model and mitigate model risk. Ignoring relevant parameters in models, even for a practical reason, cannot lead to model it. It can lead to the model risk itself. ठीक है, तो 2 3 4 2 3 4 means आपका ऑप्शन सी शुड बी राइट आंसर फॉर दिस वन. करेक्ट है. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट रिगार्डिंग climate related risk in financial sector. Climate related risk in financial sector. I guess last year there was one question around climate risk और your आपका model risk. इन दोनों में से एक के ऊपर आपका जो question last time आपका पूछा गया था. ठीक है, चलो बताओ क्या होगा correct answer guys. So physical risks are limited to sudden natural disasters such as flood and heat waves and do not include a gradual climatic change. Okay. No. Okay. Transition risk can arise due to government policies, technological innovation, or changing public sentiments which may affect the financial viability of the certain industries. The impact of physical risk varies by geography and may affect borrowers' ability to repay loan due to damage of the assets and all. ठीक है? So these two are correct, but this seems आपका wrong. This seems wrong and doubtful. ठीक है? Because it is not limited to आपका natural disasters as flood and heat wave. It can be आपका gradual regarding the other areas also. ठीक है? I'll stick to yes. हाँ. I'll also go with option B आपका. ठीक है? Yes. हाँ. So physical risk include both acute sudden event like flood or chronic gradual event like rising sea level, ocean acidifications, climate risk. Hence, that they are not limited to those particular areas. Right. Next one.